there, how the heck are ya? Zefrine here with another speed build. Today I've got a cozy, adorable pink little bakery on the gallery. This one is titled Love Bites Bakery. It goes for 24,054 simoleons, and I built it on the Oak Alcove lot in Newcrest. And of course, all this information, including my gallery ID, are linked in the description below. So after doing that library build, I decided to try something, a bit of a public lot again. So this one's a retail lot. It's a cozy pink little bakery. So for February, this is actually February's shell, by the way. So this one is due on the 21st and 22nd, I believe, of February. We host shell challenges once every single month, and they're usually due, you know, towards the end, like the second to last Sunday of every month. Sunday, Monday is when we tour. So that's what we got going on. I played, this one's a micro build. And I guess the only rules for this one were going to be no CC and don't move my walls. And that's kind of it. So you can draw floor plans inside, as you kind of see. I added those couple walls, like that angled one on the left and then the little box in the back. But I'm playing around with the idea of like where to put the front counter in the entryway. Like I really like the idea of having the big, like, you know, the display window, like you go and see at all those like big bakeries and stuff in the where they kind of like show off all the cute little, all the baked goods, I guess. I don't know. Then I'm like, I don't know where the heck I'm gonna put like where am I gonna put the kitchen? Because you got to be able to make all your baked goods when you're there, right? So naturally, I don't know, I was just playing around with the idea a little bit. I really like that little angled piece, but I feel like especially in a micro build, I just lost so much room. And then here I'm playing around with like what window to use, like which windows were going to be sufficient enough to show off all those adorable little baked goods. I loved the idea of having that little, oh my gosh, the bay window thing, but I ended up not doing it. You'll see what window I go with, and I think it turned out pretty good. But I go back to square one idea of having the kitchen kind of tucked in this little area, and it just made the most sense, especially with the idea that I had in mind. Then I put the little counter over here, and I play around with a couple of little gates and some spandrel work from, oh my God, I love the pink and white stuff from Strangerville. Seriously, if you like building Victorians or just adorable little builds like this, do not sleep on Strangerville. Those doors that I have, not the gate, but like so the doors that I'm putting in there, the one of the bathroom and the one of the kitchen, the front door, the spandrels and the pillars are all from Strangerville. And they come in like really, really cute swatches that are just really classic, like you'd find in all the really old school kind of Victorians. They're really intricate woodwork and stuff, but yeah, don't sleep on it. It's amazing. So over here on the side, I went with that window from Get to Work, I believe it was, the one that's kind of like the 3 panels with like the rounded top right there. And then I decided to put up like a little bit of a platform, and you'll see me kind of playing around and cluttering it. And then I end up going a different direction because I remembered I have to like have to have a spot to store items and to like sell them. And it'll make a lot of sense after a little bit. But I'm playing around with, I'm not very like versed in micro builds. I'm trying a lot more to do more of them just because they're so fun, and it's like a different kind of challenge, because normally I like doing these really huge extra builds. And you'll find out I'm actually working on $1 million cat lady mansion. And this one that my community decided they wanted to see me do. So I've been chipping away at that one slowly in the background, and I'm excited to get that speed build launched out to you guys. But oh my God, I'm used to building stuff like that, but like I have to pretty much land on 1 million simoleons and no less, no more. Like I'm gonna come as close as I can to that $1 million mark, and I've got some ideas of how I can make that happen. Like the $1 million thing isn't scared. It doesn't scare me at all. It's being as on $1 million, like on the zero, on the dot as I can, is what kind of freaks me out a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. I have faith. I think we'll figure it out, I guess. So in the dining room here, I'm playing around with adding a little bit of more warmth to it, because I felt like I had some little some chairs, I think they were from Cottage Living or something, those white ones that I was playing with. It just felt super washed out, especially with the floor. So I tried to bring like a little bit of warmth in here, and I really like what I did with those paranormal chairs. I think those are Country Living, or sorry, Cottage Living. I don't remember the name of I'm bad sometimes. the cottage living, the tables, those tablecloths are really cute. Pulls in some different pinks in there so that everything feels super washed out. It's just really cute. And then the warmth from the browns in those chairs, and then the floor tiling, which was from cats and dogs, I think. And I really like what I did with the gingham and the trimmed style, what's it called? Like the wallpapering everywhere too, like the checkerboard, super cute. Then over here, I was playing around with the idea. I know these are debug items, but they're like actually items that your Sims can like make and eat and stuff. And I know they'll rot and everything, but you know, hey, it's cute, whatever. We're gonna deal with it. But I decided to go a different direction that you'll see in a little bit. But I was trying to make like a little display area and everything. But then I remembered with the micro build, I had a lot less room to kind of play around with that idea. So then you'll see me break it open and then put like one of the cool, like the open-faced cooler things from Get to Work. It's kind of like a display. You'll see that too. Then I'm playing around with the lighting. This lighting is atrocious because you can see I put those 2 curtains there and then they light up when I put those other light fixtures there. But like I had to get it just right because like I wanted like this cute little light fixture or something to kind of like, you know, make my baked goods and everything over there stand out. But then you'll see when I put the cooler in a little bit later, adding a couple of adorable little paintings and things to the walls. Maybe put a mirror here because to me, like a mirror is a good way to kind of fill a space and also kind of like make it feel bigger in a way. I don't know. I love mirrors. Then over here, I'm playing around with a little bit of clutter. Got like a little pencil cup for maybe when you sign your receipt or something. But then I thought, I remember there's this adorable little like puppy or pig shaped little like flower pot. Then I put the pencil holder in it to make it look like the little pencils are like sticking out of it, you know? Almost like flower pens, like when you go to a restaurant, they have like the flowers taped to them. I don't know. I thought it was cute. It just came to me and I went with it. Sometimes that's how it works though. Then messing around with the bathroom. I really like the cottage living pedestal sink, super cute. I think that's a cats and dogs toilet and then a base game mirror and a base game like little cupcakey looking painting thing because I couldn't really find anything in here. I kind of thought about maybe going under the gallery and finding like the CC free gallery artwork that you can find and seeing how that goes. But I decided against it. I decided to go with the build by catalog stuff. Then here you can see, crap. Oh, right. I remembered I needed that bakery thingy, the display. So then I'm like, So I lowered it down, kind of put the 2 platforms on the edges over there. And then I was going to put the baked goods and stuff on the edges, but I just didn't really like the way it felt. You can see I'm kind of playing around with it here. And so then I decided to put some plants there instead to add that like nice little pop of greenery that I really liked because I feel like it just adds more dimension to the build. So it doesn't feel so like one, you know, monotone and pink and white and blah and everything. Because we love cute little plants and stuff. Little pop of color over there. Then over here, I went pretty simple in the kitchen. I added like one of those industrial sinks, kind of like the little hand sanitizer paper towel thingies, maybe. And then there's like the fire thingy, fire extinguisher thing on the wall. But then we moved to the outside. I really struggled with this roof a lot. I could not for the life of me. Usually I do the roofing and then I kind of like throw the rest of the build together, but I did it backwards for some reason. You'll notice that. Sometimes I do the outside and then go to the inside. This wasn't the case this time just because I had this idea just racking in the back of my head and I'm like, I need to get this floor plan in here. And then it kind of just happened. I don't know. I blinked and then there was a bakery. Sometimes it's weird. So I'm playing around with a lot of pinks and I could not figure out what I wanted to do. I really wish we had more of like a pink, cute little fairy tale style little, like those little scallopy roof pieces that I went with here. Oh my God, those are so precious. I don't remember which one exactly I went with, but I think it turned out kind of cute. And then playing around with like what I wanted to do for a roof because I knew along like the side, especially that big bakery window was on the right side, on the other side there. I knew that I wanted to have like a little bit of a sitting area, you know, some like little tables and stuff so people could go outside and maybe eat their cupcake or, you know, whatever, something like that. So then I tried like a wraparound porch thing and then it felt too Pizza Hut. So then I tried to add like this little gabled roof piece here, kind of made it a little bit rounder, trying to play around with it, get my seams to match up on the roof piece. Then I tried to like bring it all the way around and I'm like, this is extremely Pizza Hut. And I just, no, it wasn't going to happen for me. So I kept trying to maybe make it work, but it just, no, Zaf, stop, just stop trying because it's going to be Pizza Hutty no matter what. Anyway, but, then I tried adding this little octagonal piece over there and it didn't quite mesh in with like the hipped roof on in the center there, the main piece. But then I ended up kind of making the little wraparound porch thing go halfway there, and then I got this idea, and then I decided to layer the hipped roof there in the center. And then I tried moving the little dormer there to see how that looked, but I like having it over the entryway just because I felt like it feels a little more, I don't know, like this is the entryway, almost like an arrow kind of thing. Then over here, I really struggled a lot to really kind of keep these creative juices flowing as far as like what I wanted to do with this lot. I actually had this on like a bigger lot. I don't know if it was actually filmed. I think it was. But I started it on a different lot, and then I moved it out of this smaller one just because I didn't want to do a heck of a lot of landscaping just because it was such a tiny, teensy little build. And I knew I wanted to make it feel more of like a retail lot and less like a house. So then I opted to have this little, like the pathway that kind of flows around it, and you'll see how that comes together. Then I'm playing around again with a little bit of like what swatches I wanted to go for the walls. Then I tried that one from the bricky one on the left there from University, but it was just too dark. It falls under like the pink swatches, which it does have some like of those like dusty rose colors and stuff, but it's too dark across the board, especially for like the pastel adorableness that I wanted to have on the inside. So then I tried this cottage living, like the stone. Because I like mixing and matching different like swatches and stuff or different panels. So then I tried fresh clean slate, put the cottage living stuff over it, and here I'm playing with like a little bit of pink, little of those base game pink thingies, thingy-mabobs, thingies, pillars, that's the word. Pillars, columns, you know what I'm talking about, on the edges and the corners. So then also backing up to that one little area on the left where I put that strange of a window, you notice that I made the wall height taller so then I could select that one window, and then I like smashed them down again, and then I had the really big window that I wanted because I wanted that one, and it's really cute, and it gives me very like French style bakery vibes, and I'm obsessed with it. I love Victorian and like all that, like that whole vibe. Strangeville is such a dream. Oh my God. Then here I'm playing around with like some greenery, got some of the cute little romantic garden stuff thingies. Then I put a little chair there. I think I changed this one out later for like a base game pink one, which it turned out really cute. You'll see how the front piece comes together. Got those little chairs. Then I realized a little later down the road that those ones are indeed not actual tables. Those are like end tables that would like go in between chairs and not one you can sit at. So then I'm playing around with the idea of having like everything all fenced in, but then I decide since it's just such a tiny teensy little build. Oh yeah, here's why I change it. I'm changing it. That is where it happens. I decided not to fence everything in. This is a much better lot. Oh, this is where I find out that those tables are certainly not real tables. Those are like side tables. This lot is much more fitting for this. But but the fencing around the front, I decided not to because I feel like it felt like it just obstructed it a lot more than it needed to. Then I'm pulling in, I do that thing where I go through the debug menu, and then I find the surrounding like trees, the plants and stuff like that. And then I kind of bring it into the lot too. And that's why I always mention in the description and everything what lot I build it for, because sometimes if y'all like those details like I do, then you can just place it without having to wonder where the heck I am and do the research. So that's why I do that. And then here, more romantic garden stuff. And I'm still getting better and better at landscaping. You know, I'm playing around with these base game flowers. Well, those are base game, but I think that particular one I was touching is like Eco Lifestyle or something. But anyway, those pink flowers. Then I'm messing around with some bushes. I think I did like a decent blend of like different reds and pinks and maybe like a yellow sort of bush in here. And here I'm playing around with like the low ground cover, but then I'm like, it just feels like it needs mowing. And then I like decided against it. Then I just went hog wild and then just filled in different sizes of like bushes. I'm like, heck it, this is gonna be a garden paradise. Like there's maybe some secret little fairy that lives here or something kind of thing. So then I just like went crazy and I used different swatches and sizing up and down, like all sorts of those romantic garden stuff and like a couple of other bushes and stuff in there. It was primarily romantic garden stuff, which is really good, by the way. I like it. It's cute. Some of the swatches are obnoxious, but anyway. So then I just kind of layered those, like the tall ones in the back, and then like filled in with some bushes and like some short ones in the front to kind of like give it that dimension and everything. Like it just looks visually appealing kind of thing. Then I added a little garbage pit in the back, and here I'm doing some cute little hedge work to kind of make it feel all cozy and cute. Here I decided to edge this one out and like round the corner just because I feel like it felt a lot less harsh. Little newspaper thing, some cute little like chair thingies. I think this is where I change. Yep, here we go. I'm like, I think there was a pink one because it just looks so much better and it felt less washed out to me. And it just brought in a little bit of that cute baby pink color that I was talking about. Oh yeah, that mailbox, since I had it on a bigger lot, that mailbox was like off the lot, so I couldn't actually select it. So then I like jogged it over with tool mod and then I was able to delete it, which is pretty cool. Anyway, here I'm messing around and using a lot of, since Newcrest is a base game world, I'm using a lot of the base game like surrounding plants and the bushes and everything in here too. But some lighting to kind of top it all off in case you're there overnight. I try to remember that. Little chimney, like a little cherry on top. Some cute little flowers. Then the little flower box over here, those are like petunias, I think. That was my grandma's favorite flower, and I wanted to put it there, so why not? So thank you guys so much for watching this cute little speed build. I'm really liking these micro things. I feel like I'm on a micro trend a lot later than everyone else, because that was like, seems like 20 years ago by this point. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. Again, this is the Love Bites Bakery 24,054 simoleons. I built this on Alcove in Newcrest, and my gallery ID is zefrineTTV, and all this information is down below for you to enjoy if you so please. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. And I hope if you play in this, let me know and just enjoy. I suppose enjoy the pink adorable cuteness. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment and all that fun stuff. And as I always say, tomorrow's a beautiful day, especially with you in it. And I will catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.